Hey, good afternoon. This is Eli Tatum with Transworld Business Advisors in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Today is January 4th. It is Thursday, the first Thursday of 2024. The new year is finally here, and I want to talk today about franchising versus buying an independent business. You might be asking yourself, if you're looking to buy a business, what is the best fit for you? Should you buy an independent business? Should you buy a franchise opportunity that's already up and running? Should you buy a new franchise? There's a lot of different advantages and potentially some could say maybe drawbacks or things to consider for both. So let's first talk about an independent business. What is the benefit, if you will, of buying an independently owned business that is already up and running from somebody who's been operating it for a number of years? Well, one of the best things about that is you can kind of do whatever you want. You have the freedom and opportunity to develop the business at your own pace, with your own business model, to use your own creative marketing, and you can certainly tweak products and change your offering as you see the need to do so. There is a lot of opportunity there for freedom as your own boss in a lot of ways. And that's very enticing to a lot of people. And that makes sense. Most businesses that are out there are independent, it seems, at least in the upstate of South Carolina and Western North Carolina. But typically, there are obviously a lot of independent businesses that can be seen as you walk down the street. But there are also a lot of franchise opportunities, in particular, let's say an existing franchise opportunity, and there are some benefits there as well. One of the big benefits of buying a franchise business that's already up and running is that you don't have to worry about the building up of the business like a new franchise opportunity would necessitate, I should say. And there are already well-developed systems in place for you that will help you operate successfully. If you buy an independent business that is already up and running, there will be some systems in place, more than likely, to one degree or another. But that can be hit or miss. There are businesses that operate successfully, to one degree or another, without much of a system in place at all. But a franchise business is more than likely going to have a pretty well-defined system in place, a support team at the corporate level for the franchisor that is going to help you do exactly what you need to do to be successful, with a proven track record of success already shown in multiple locations. They're going to help you with product development. They're going to help you pick exactly what you need to do for each niche if you're in multiple types of markets. They're going to help you with the marketing as well. You're not going to have to think through a lot of that stuff. You're just basically going to have to run the process. And that's a benefit to a lot of people. Some people don't want to have the creative freedom to make all those decisions on their own. They just want to run a successful business without the headache of having to put a lot of effort into developing their own thing. Some people don't want to do that. Some people want to develop their own thing and they don't want to have to answer to a franchisor. And there's benefits and drawbacks to both. Now, if you're buying into a franchise business and you're starting up basically a new unit at a new location, what is the benefit there versus maybe the drawback there? And that's a great question. The benefit there is you might go into a new market with a new model that's not present in that market already, again, with support. And you can start it from the ground up without having to worry about, hey, does this model actually work? I don't know if it will. If it has a track record of success in other areas. And if you're starting out with a new franchise, it's often when you buy into a franchise, you end up buying more than one unit. You might buy a few locations, and that can be a benefit to you. And obviously, you can develop the market share from the ground up if you know how to do that. And it may cost you less to get into a startup franchise business versus an existing, depending on the success level of the current operating franchise business. So again, there's a lot to think through there. There's a lot of different drawbacks to each, but there's a lot of benefits to each. And when you're thinking of buying a business, there's definitely a lot to think about. We can help you think through it to find the right model that fits your needs and your goals. So hope that's helpful. This is Eli with Transworld Business Advisors in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Give me a call, 864-527-5995, or give me an email at etatem@tworld.com. Hope to see you next time. Have a great day.